TMF guys. Well, for you that don't see a lot of snow, here it is. Here's a quick look. This is just after a 4-day snowstorm and they finally got everything cleared up, so it looks pretty good. So we're going out to clean some carpet in the winter.
Good morning and welcome to the drive-thru. This is Carolee. May I take your order, please?
Hi, can I have 2 large hot chocolate and 2 toasted everything bagels with plain white cream cheese? And that's everything.
Anything else?
Nope, that's everything.
746, then come on up.
Okay, so when it's this cold, I like to take my accessories in first. This is just a basic carpet cleaning of a church, so nothing fancy. First we'll take the wand and refray it. Okay, so you want to do your vac hose first before you do your solution line. So it doesn't freeze. And you have to gauge how much hose you need. I'm going to take about 150 feet for this whole church should do it. So there's my first 2.5 was 37 feet. There's 50, that's 87 feet. I'll take another 50 and that should be good enough. Full cups. Now I know there's a lot of you out there that are going to see this and go, oh, I wouldn't do it that way. And why does your voice sound so funny? You got a funny accent and all this kind of stuff. Well, this is my way. It's worked well for 10 years. Nobody's ever complained and nobody's ever said anything less than you've done a great job. So it might not be your way, but it's the way that works here. Don't forget your caution sign whenever you're in a public place where people are coming and going. I like to put it in the most obvious place. They would have to trip over it.
Which they have.
Tripping over the sign. Okay, now we can get the steam line out. I only have 87 foot on the reel and the rest are coiled up in 50 footers in the truck. So I like to take it off like this. If you know you're going to be more than your regular short line, you take the short line in first and then take your extra coils when you're out towards the truck, and you'll be surprised at how little you need. Otherwise you end up taking too much hose in. You have all this extra hose hanging around. This is called the double loop. Rob Allen likes to do a single loop. I like to do a double loop. Everyone's got their own way. So I'll take the whole thing inside and then work my way out from the farthest point. That also keeps it warm longer. Here's the farthest point. Then you can work your way out to the truck and use as little steam line as possible. Well, I wouldn't do it that way. You can gauge how far is the truck. I figured it was about 37 feet. And there you go. Fits nice and neat. Make sure nobody's going to trip. Good to go. Okay, this is the bottom landing before, and we're going to do this with Power Strike, a conventional cleaner. See, it's hard to pick it up on the film. You need a lot of light to make it come up nicely film. You can see there's a lot of spills and splotches and whatnot. And now the top is pretty much the same. It's got lots of spills and splotches too. It's just as dirty. But this we're going to do with Procyon. And we're just going to compare results. So we're spraying the top with Procyon, and then we're going to do the bottom with Power Strike Convention. And we'll see if there's any difference. Forgot to mention that once it's up and running, you can use a bungee cord to hold your door shut, as long as you've got proper exhaust. Okay, this is after. This was done with Power Strike. And a little bit of help from the Phil's Naphtha bar, which I'm surprised it got coffee stains out. This had a lot of coffee stains on it, and the Phil's Naphtha actually took them up for the most part. Now here's with Procyon. Not as many coffee stains up here, but still just as dirty. Didn't really need the Phil's Naphtha on this level, but Procyon did this level. And that's Power Strike. You notice how we try to spray going forwards and not backwards, except for these stairs, of course, because it's always easier to go forward, and everybody seems to be wanting to not step on it after they spray it, but does it really matter? If you're going forward, you're not constantly trying to pull that hose out of your way, you're not constantly tripping out of it. You may have to turn around and pull it from a rat's nest a bit. But see, everything's wide open, you're not moving hoses all the time, you're just constantly getting every square inch in a nice fluid motion. So I think it's always better to spray while going forward.